A week after the death of George Floyd and the ensuing mobilization, a scandal broke out at UCLA. It started with an economics professor who was accused of being racist. A year and a half later, Gordon Klein still receives death threats and remains under police protection.
Just because I'm a white, older man, that I'm racist and that at the extreme, physical harm should come to me? After 40 years of serving, never one complaint in 40 years about anything racial.
It all started with an email written by one of his white students. Following the shock of George Floyd's death, he was asked to grade the black students with more compassion and leniency than the other students.
I was shocked that somebody in my class would label black students to be inferior emotionally and intellectually, and would suggest that I should adjust based on that.
Unlike other teachers who agreed to do so, he refused. And in his email response, he uses the words of Martin Luther King: "No one should be judged by the color of their skin." The use of this quote ignited the fire.
For the world to have now changed, where instead of you getting thumbs up that as a white person, you admire Martin Luther King. I was stealing the black voice.
That's so disrespectful because it appropriates the image and the words of Dr. Martin Luther King for the complete opposite of what he's fighting for. Like, it's so colorblind. I think, and colorblindness is a racism. To minimize like our struggle, like that is a racism.
A petition calling for his dismissal soon gathered 25,000 signatures, so the university suspended him and his colleagues turned their backs on him. He still receives anonymous phone calls and death threats. The FBI advises him to protect himself.
I don't think anyone should threaten anyone's life. But I can understand someone in 2020, right after George Floyd was killed, after Breonna Taylor was killed, after we're saturated with all of these images of Black death, for someone to say, well, I want you to die too. Like, if you think that you don't care about this, then like you don't care about my life. You're saying that Black lives don't matter, then like your life doesn't matter.
Today, Gordon remains locked up at home, still unable to return to the campus. He's a broken man who has let himself go. He's developed physical and mental health problems. What he has suffered is the notorious cancel culture.